Very cool. Let's go. It's amazing. I mean, sun's been down for a while, and well, you can still see stuff. The reflective brilliance of snow. It's going to make sure the pump house door is firmly closed and the heat lamp is on. It's going to get quite chilly tonight, overnight. There's been issues in the past and do not want to repeat them. It's just over there. The wee hut. Every now and then you have to reset the pressure tank around here. I've been waiting to get it repaired for months and months, and next couple of days I really don't want to have the water just suddenly go out, so it's nice to flush in a winter storm. Should be set. There we go. Okay. Okay, I can see the light of my house. It's time to go inside, have a hot cup of coffee, and enjoy a quiet snowy evening. I might come out later and do a bit more. Likelihood of that is not too likely. But this has been fun. I used to do this when I was a kid. We would get the candle lanterns out, go for a walk in the snow. Somehow when you're 11 or 12, snow is a little more enjoyable. Pushing 60, a lot of winters, a lot of nursing antiquated pipes through frigid temperatures. I have noticed that our winters have changed. We are not getting the Christmas and January snowfalls. They're coming in February. It's February right now. And as much as I would like the time off from work, the lights of home. Yeah. Tomorrow I get up and start shoveling my driveway. Car's still running. I'll give it 10 more minutes. I love that little trickle charger, battery charger dealie I bought. Oh my God. Press the button for boost. Turn key. Awesome. Oh, hey. I thought I was going to do a winter paddle video in the next 10 days. Number 7 is under a blanket of white snow. White snow. Not the blue snow. Not the black snow. Not the red snow. Oh, black and red are not the colors you want to see in snow. In 1996, I'll tell you that later. Certainly don't want to see red. But the black snow perhaps might have been worse. I was going to tell you the story of black snow. The black snow of 1996. It was a nice 1995 Christmas, and went home with some snacks and some books I got from Santa, and it started to snow, and I was like, okay, well, I'm cozy, I have snacks, I have books, you know, I had a store at the time, a little craft store, and you know, closed for the season, that's fine, so I had no worries. First night, a little bit of snow, you know, 3-4 inches. Second night, a meter. That's over almost 4 feet of snow. Actually not 4 feet, is it? I'm the guy in that age group that imperial and metric is confusing. So let's just say a meter is about 3.5 feet in one night. 1 in a century snowstorm. It shut down everything. All the cities shut down. Nothing happened. And Salt Spring, I'll tell you what, if, you know, 8 inches of snow shuts us down, you know, triple that, quadruple that, forget it. So, there I was, absolutely stuck. I couldn't see my car. It was just a little lump in the driveway. Everything was lumpy. And that was good. It was like, fine, okay. Take a picture of it and move on. So I did that. I went back to reading my book and drinking coffee and tea and enjoying my life. And, you know, power stayed on, miraculously. And then, you know, nature called. I had to take a poop. I flushed the toilet, and liquid started squirting up out of the bathtub drain, and that's something you don't want to see. So I was like, oh shit, literally. And I go look out the window, pondering my fate, and in my backyard, right about where the septic tank is, the snow was turning black and caving in, like it was going down a hole. Okay, now I have a snow day project. I go out there with a shovel, start digging. And digging, and I was like, oh, you know, I found where the squirting was coming from. A lot of back pressure in that pipe. Oh, that must be, you know, some ice or something. And I dug down and I found the pipe, and sure enough, a tree root had actually cracked the pipe, and a small rock had fallen in and acted as a plug. So, brainchild that I am, I pulled the rock out and was standing in a fountain of my own creation, as it were. No way to shower. So I stripped down. It was about -3 outside at that time. And left my clothes out in the snow. Got changed. Literally waded above waist deep across the road. The little old lady I enjoyed, she made me cookies. And I knocked on her door and she said, oh dear, what's the matter? Can I help you? What's going on? So, can I borrow a shower? And I told her what happened. She said, oh my. So, after I cleaned up, I waded back to my house and called my landlord, and when he stopped laughing, So not much we can do about it until it melts, is exactly. So I threw myself on the mercy of my neighbor, and she was wonderful. And we had some great evenings and some nice chats as a result. But my backyard was not a pretty snowy winter wonderland no more. Life in the country, babe. Oh, so again, this really doesn't show up well on the camera. It's a very steep hill. Call it the Big Dip. If I have to walk home from town, this is the hardest part of my walk, the last 5 minutes. And the highlight is once you get to the bottom of the hill, there's a little cutoff into a nice trail, and that's your reward. So oddly, my road looked barely cleaned, and this is looking pretty good. Huh. I don't think they use full scrapage on my little side street. This is actually a main road, but whatever. As long as the cab can come pick me up. Okay. I don't know. Oh boy. I've talked your ear off. This is going to be a talky video. But I'm going to show you some pretty stuff along the way. No red snow, no black snow. Just the beautiful valley and my landlord's farm. Maple terrace. There's the maples. There's the terrace. I'm literally tiptoeing. I don't want to slide. And trailhead. Right there. Okay, let's go in there. I bet it'll be pretty. I have actually hiked through here before and filmed it. It's in one of my earlier videos from about a year ago when I was still fiddling about. And yeah, up. Nice thing is, coming back down, it's easier. Oh, it's snowing again. Of course. I thought it was just wind blowing it off the trees, but no, it's an actual flurry. Nice to see that I'm not the only one.
It's so beautiful.
It's so pretty, yeah. I don't know, is this a Bob Ross painting? Or one of those very difficult jigsaw puzzles? You know, I'm the only guy that ever yelled at Bob Ross. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm watching his show. Beautiful painting of snowy lake. Nice snowy trees. Nice icy lake. And then the guy paints a stupid little cabin in the corner. I lost my mind. Totally irrational. I thought it was a bad move on his part. Why not? Okay, good enough. Another dodgy downhill. Shoop, shoop. Though we got very, very frigid, it gave us a snowfall of not what we usually get. We usually get this wet, heavy nonsense, pretending to be snow. Up and down. Duck. Ooh, it's my backyard. Every time I get kind of grumpy about Salt Spring, and it's usually about the people, not so much about the place. I come out here 5 minutes away from my front door, and I could be anywhere. Awesome. Oh boy. Are we there yet? No. I'm getting peckish. It is almost time to think about lunch. I've been up since before 6 because I went to bed very early last night because I was knackered from traveling back to Salt Spring. I had to walk to the bus, city bus, take the city bus to the ferry, take the ferry, got to Salt Spring, overjoyed to see that the local bus was still running even though the roads were really not great. Took that into our little town of Ganges, and then it's about a 40-minute walk all uphill to my place. Had some soup, made some phone calls, went to sleep. I don't think it was even 8:30, and I usually have trouble falling asleep, not last night. You know, a 5-hour journey, and I think I'll sleep all tonight because I shoveled a bunch of snow, came out for a good long hike with you guys, and snow day fun. It was a little touch and go earlier when my car wouldn't start. My car, nothing but trouble that beast is, and yeah, just living with it. The winter. So, you know, here we are, almost at the end of the trail, and I'm going to say this is the end of the video. You don't want to see me panting up the last, steep bit. Wheezing. I actually took a pretty good tumble a week ago in some mud and twisted my leg, twisted my back, bounced a few times and hit the bottom of the slope. No harm done. Ibuprofen and a hot shower, which I think is going to be in order later. Oh, look, that's pretty. It's kind of frozen over a bit. All right, guys. As always, be good to each other. Eat well. And I will see you next time. After the snow melts. All right. Cheers, guys. Happy snow days.